Okay, here we go again. So I figured out what was wrong. We need that config added to the config file. So I added that, and you can see it works now. So on to the next part. So we need to also be able to, you could see right here, we're going to use some sums and none and return that, but we're going to see that they don't quite work right. So let's see, when we send it, get, send, and you can see it looks like what it would look like if it was in F sharp, and it's raw F sharpness. So there's this library on the internet that you can grab on GitHub, and we'll go ahead and grab that library. And I think I just grabbed the file and copied and pasted, and that will it'll work as a converter to make those work. So yeah, we can go ahead and grab those files, and then we have to come back into the config and add them. So we'll change the way it's working now and add each converter. And I have this video at 1.5 times, so hopefully it's not too bad. If you have to pause, go ahead and pause. Just figured if someone wants a general overview, it could go really fast. And if you don't, you can always pause and say, what did he do there? And here I'm just adding each converter over. If you're working in a pure F sharp project, you would be able to, they'd already have all this done for you. So the trade-offs of using F sharp versus C sharp, I think they're definitely worth it. Just the way you could program, where you could program with basically like a what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. State machines. So basically, you could program like you're creating state machines, which is more realistic from what I've been doing when I program. Is everything's a state machine. So let's see, I'm still adding these files. So a state machine, basically you say, okay, you have this state over here and this state over there, and it could change. You can go from one state to another depending on all these different branches. And okay, let's see if it what works the best. And there's actually a really good Pluralsight video on the programming and types, and he starts with state machines, and that's how he thinks about it. So great way to work with it. Okay, so let's do it again. Bam! There it is, just like we wanted. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our table for this project. We're going to do it in the test database. We'll just do a person, just keep it simple. I always like doing this out by hand. I know you could use a GUI, but it just just makes it so much easier. If you need to change anything, you could go back, tweak it, have it compile, especially when you're doing a lot of tables, when you're creating a new database or migrating from an old database to a new, and you have to do a lot of changes. I'm doing that right now with Access database and converting it over to SQL Server, and it definitely is nice just to be able to say, oops, I made a mistake there, let's go back and fix it. And I could fix it, run the code over again, have it import all the data over again, and it's all nice and quick. Okay, and there we go. We got our person table. Okay, now to work with SQL Server. Oh boy, we have something wonderful. So you could look it up just like F# SQL client, not your grandfather's ORM. And this is a nice lightweight ORM that has extreme power. We'll get into that next time. Yeah, like all these cliffhangers. Next time. Okay. You guys are going to like this. At least I love it. You could program in SQL.